So, let's get that bio. And we're back. So, where are we going to go next? Well, I'm pretty sure that this is not the way to the end of this area. So, it looks as good as any other to me. Oh, you stupid little thing. Behave. And yes, I will be the first to admit that part of the reason that I need to abuse it is because of the fact that sometimes I decide that dodging with my, or blocking with my face is a good idea. But I can still beat the game pretty nicely, as you will see. I love when they teleport like that into a spot that's so much more advantageous to you than it is to them. And let's see, can we get this one from here? I believe with the boost trick, I could do it. But I don't really know how to do that very well, as I've alluded to in the past. So instead, this'll do. And we got more evolved than we really need. My cat just made a very disturbing sound during his sleep. Luckily, you don't have to hear it, because this microphone is not that good for a headset microphone. It's across the room. It would kind of be disturbing anyway. They can be pushed off, I believe, but it's not really so much of a detriment to them. I'm pretty sure they would just teleport back up to say hello. Those guys are really not all that much of a threat when they're being dumb. Which, as I've said a million times before about other things, not going to complain. Did that guy just jump off before I even got a full chance to see him? They're really getting more and more suicidal, aren't they? At least it's funny for me. Hopefully for you. So, let's see what's over here. Bishop Nicholas! Sorry, I hope that wasn't your money. Oh, it's you! I'm shocked to see you here, Otto. What exactly is going on? Otto explained what had happened and said that he was searching for Elena. I see. So Elena's here. Actually, Chester's the one who locked me in here. This was right after everyone in the castle started to transform. I was only able to speak with him for a moment, but it seems he's going to use the clock tower to release the power of the statues. Count McGuire had it built several years ago, and I believe that there's some history behind it. It seems to interfere with the pulse of the spirits underground in Felghana, so the statues can work at full strength. So the power they keep locked away is leaking out, creating the monsters, which also let him know exactly where the statues were located. That has to be what he's after. And I think that by using the tower to release the power of the statues, Chester released that dark mist that's filled the castle, twists the mind of the creatures it touches, and they change, deteriorate into beasts. I don't think it's possible to change them back. Otto, please, you have to stop Chester. His desire for revenge may be justified, but this deed is an abomination in the eyes of God. Otto said that he'd found Elena's pendant in the castle's chapel. In the chapel? Why would it be there? Wait a moment, I've heard a rumor about this. Supposedly there's a secret door in the chapel which leads to an underground waterway. If the rumor is true, it was built before I was appointed here, so I don't know much more than that. Still, it would explain why you found Elena's pendant just lying there. Otto, please go and investigate the chapel. You might find some clue to the secret door to this underground waterway. Anyone who knows anything about video games, you've probably already guessed how we're going to get in there. There's going to be at least one... Oh, did I do this last time? I'm not sure. It's fun, though. Whoa! Crap. There's one more thing we're going to have to find, and then we'll be able to get through to that waterway without a problem. You can jump. Thank you. I wanted to kill you. Don't rob me of the pleasure. Well, that did kind of sound kind of twisted, didn't it? I didn't really intend it that way. It just kind of happened. But yeah, there's one more thing we're going to have to find. That thing that goes into that slot. The cross-shaped slot. It's essentially Isa's version of this isn't the Christian symbol. And once we get that, we'll be able to go to the waterway, which seems to be where Elena is most likely to be held. Did she run into Chester? Did Chester run into her? Will we find out? Well, you'll find out what you'll find. Whoa! You'll find out whatever it is that you're going to find out fairly soonish. This section, I could equip the fire talisman dealy-majig that I used in the lava ruins, But that doesn't require nearly as much skill. Instead, I'm just going to be careful about falling into the lava, because lava is bad for you. Like, I'm sorry, but lava is bad for you. Ow. What do we have here? It would appear we have a chest with the battle shield that I obtained right now. Let's check it out. Nice little buff to my defense. Infused with the power of wildfire, it shows no signs of damage or use. Which means either they locked it away, never using it, or it's just so awesome that you can't tell it's ever been used because, well, that's how awesome it is. I choose to go with the latter. It would kind of seem weird to construct armor that great and then just leave it rotting. Well, not rotting, because you can't tell any damage has been done to it. Touchette. Which is my jokey way of saying touche. I know it's pronounced touche. So, we've gone through half of the doors around here. See what's over that way. That's the way I want to skip right now, I'm pretty sure. Coming back that direction in just a second. Just gonna kill this guy off. Now, I should have enough money for at least another Cottle Elixir at this point, too. So I think at the next save point, I might make a very quick trip back to Redmond. I haven't decided yet. Ow. That was very mean of you guys. You really shouldn't do that to me. It hurts when you hurt me. That was terrible. In, like, absolutely every way. Die, please. Thank you. Don't you appreciate it when the enemies die when you ask them to? I know I do. So let's see. Is this the shortcut back to the beginning of the castle? I think it might be. Not 150-10% sure. Where are you gonna drop? There we go. Just gonna take a peek. Oh, no, this is to over here. Huh, well, we'll get a little bit of healing without me having to sit around for no good reason. Or getting level up, so don't see any reason to turn that down. We'll just take a quick step over here. Also, I don't believe that they were orange before, because I would have done a bio on them sooner if they were. Or that there were the dashy spear guards. But if we head right up here, first off, we're healed, which you all saw from last time, but place the key in the keyboard? Yes. Insert the pipe? Yes, which means we just have this. Once we've done that, well, we're certain to find out where we need to go next. Which supposedly will be a waterway. Bishop Nicholas isn't sure. But he's got the more information about it than we do, so I'm bound to agree with the guy. That's probably where we need to go. Cough, I know it is. So, with that direction obviously not being the one we need to go to progress the game at this direct exact moment, that only leaves one option. That option with those ominous-looking platforms. Alright, we'll just run through here. Nothing new to see, not really a huge benefit to it. So, anything strange about those? Huh. Well, that was definitely strange. So I wanted to show what happens if you step in there normally first, because there's a little bit of a secret to how you're supposed to get through that room. We have an item that allows us to see the truth about things. Do you remember what that item is? That's right. The Nightfire Gem. It allows you to see truth, not just in darkness. So see, that's not really a platform. Where are the real platforms? Whoa! Stupid thingamajig. These are the real platforms. So we just carefully maneuver around them. I love how the magic really does light up the area. And how the game rewards you for remembering what Ida said. I mean, the description's there too. But still. And we got more Ravel, or oh my god, really? Is this excessive? I actually will sometimes upgrade the battle armor set, the gold armor set, which, you know, we have most of already. Just because it's the second to last set, and the final set, well, the final dungeon is literally just like cram-packed with Raval, so there's no need to like be careful with it at this point. And if I get too much trouble with any of the bosses here, yeah, I'll probably cave and do it this time. But it just seems less impressive to me to have your stuff upgraded. And while I will still upgrade everything to max just so that, well, it looks cool, don't really see the point in doing it right now. So let's just run around that. Whew. Alright, so let's take a save here. And, well, let's see what we've got through here. Well, that doesn't look ominous. So that joke was old a long time ago. Let's see what this boss has got for us. Besides the craziest name in East Boss history. He is Felghana Schultiger, the Savage Mongrel. I wish that I was joking about that name, or that I could say Deuce made that up. But that's this boss's name. It's a ridiculous name. He has one lovely little weakness in that he has quite a few frames of animation that stick him in place, which means that rock is good against him. He's another one of the bosses that greatly benefited from the Felghana-ing of Ys 3. Before he was rather boring. Not nearly as boring as Felghana compared to his newer form. But still. Ow. I'm still, at this point, doing pretty good. He's not one of the bosses that, like, you really need to worry about, because, like, it's not a drawn-out battle. It's not one of the ones you need to, like, know anything special for. But it is one of the ones that you can have quite a bit of fun with, I think. He'll start doing that attack at some point, which is sort of weird, because most enemies won't use the attack they're weak against you. But he's pretty much using Rock Smash. If you miss getting the Rock Smash off at an opportunistic moment when he's doing his Fire Blast... Oh god. Yeah, when he does that, just use the wind power to get out of the way. He summons a horde of dogs that will just fly across the screen and beat the crap out of you. He's about to switch up his attack pattern again and use his last attack that we haven't seen yet. At least if he gets a chance. There we go. Armored Armadillo Redux. He bounces around like a moron. Ow. You can try hitting him with rock at this point. Oh, there's no reason not to take advantage of that. And there is the little doggy. Oh. I will be perfectly honest, he did kill me a couple times, but mostly because I was being cocky. So what do we have here? And the Holy Star, oh Cresto, we obtained it because it's cool and we're cool and it works together. Awesome. So, where are we going to go now? Well, first I'm going to take a little bit of a refreshing pause, because that was a pretty good section of dungeon, and hey, why not? So, gonna take a little bit of a pause, and you'll join me. I'll just skip there. We'll take a little bit of a sidestep to Redmont to see how many whatchamacallits we can afford, and then you'll meet me inside of the chapel. Or you'll just meet me in the chapel. We'll see how I feel after the break. Felghana Schultiger, the Savage Mongrel, a vicious demon dog found in the west wing of Valestine Castle. Already a wild creature, overwhelming evil power transformed it into a foe of unbridled savagery.